Greetings, you who have wandered into my humble abode. I must warn you that should you proceed, it shall be at your own peril. Nah, just kidding. Make yourself at home. What's up, guys? This is Pluvius Lilon, and welcome to my debut slash re-debut slash 400 video special slash face reveal. I know that's a lot to... let's just call it my debut. But yeah, let's just cut right to the chase. I mean, some of you know me already. Others, you are this is your first exposure to my channel. So, you know, for both crowds, I guess I'll just start with my profile here. Yeah, so there you go. There's my name spelled in both English and Japanese. You may or may not have guessed from my garb, but yes, I am a rogue. I'm going to steal your heart. As for my height, well, you'll just have to know more about that later. As for my birthday, it's easier to remember, New Year's Eve. And, you know, as for what languages I speak, I'm sure you can tell, native English speaker. And, you know, it's just a skosh of Japanese. But let's move on to other stuff, other aspects of my person. Likes and dislikes. I like rainy days. It's raining right now. It's very nice, very pleasant. I also like large spaces. I know that's kind of it's kind of unexpected of, you know, a rogue. Rogues tend to like, you know, hidden. To be hidden, but you know, I just find large spaces comfy, you know. And also, I love coffee. I can't get enough of the stuff. I mean, for those of you who've, you know, for those of you familiar with my channel, you'll always hear me sipping coffee and like my spoon jangling around in there. I couldn't drink any coffee last night because I didn't want to mess up my voice for today. But yeah, it's like yeah, coffee is basically my blood type. There you go. And as for dislikes, yeah, I am not a fan of hot days. Dries out my body. I don't like it. And also French food. You know why. You know why. Oh, look at this frog. I will not be cooked. I will not have my legs chopped off. I like my legs where they are. Moving on. Alright, so. Video games. I'm a big fan of the HD 2D series, like all of them. Octopath Traveler, Triangle Strategy, Live Alive. I love all of it. I think... Yeah, pretty sure I own like every HD 2D game that's out right now. I mean, I'm still waiting for that. Still waiting for that Dragon Quest III remake. Where's the Dragon Quest III remake, Square Enix? But yeah, I also like Ace Attorney. There's a certain other channel you may know about that I managed before. I mean the channel still exists, so if you dig around enough through my archives, you might know about it. But yes, I love Ace Attorney. It is, I think, yeah, out of all the games on that list, out of all the games on this list, I think Ace Attorney, yeah, Ace Attorney's the one I've been into the longest. You could say it's one of my oldest fandoms. But yeah, so, much more recently, but no less beloved, is Danganronpa. And I currently have like 1.5 playthroughs of it up right now. So you could go watch me play that stuff right now. I ain't gonna stop you. You can pause this video, go watch all that, like all 100 episodes or whatever, and then come back. I'll still be here. And yes, Undertale. I love Undertale. You have no idea how much it means to me. I played it probably like the first week that it came out, but before the before the weird, like all the weird stuff happened, all the weird fan art. But yeah, yeah, I just picked it up, and then 2 days later, like, next thing I knew, it was just like 2 days later, I'd cleared pretty much the whole game, like both routes, and I was just like, wow, that was a good game. And also, just between you and me, I'm a bit of a fan of Alicesoft. If you don't know what Alicesoft is, don't look it up. You'll thank yourself later, or do. Don't let me stop you. If you do look it up, you might thank me. But okay. So yeah, and then there's also, I also love me some anime and manga. I love Dragon Ball. Like, my relationship with Dragon Ball is complicated. I wouldn't name it. I wouldn't name it one of my top 5, but it is without a doubt one of the anime that I reference the most. So I suppose in that sense, it probably is, a candidate for one of my top 5 anime. So that's why it's in this list. I've especially been like as of recent, I've especially just been like going through and rereading the manga. Well, I say I've been going through it, but like I finished just like a week or two ago. It was actually my first time reading the Boo arc, the Boo saga in the manga. Yeah, and as controversial as it is, I also love Dragon Ball Z Abridged. But believe me, I knew about the real thing long before Team 4 Star came along. But yeah, on that note, I know I'm sounding like a hipster with me all saying all this stuff like, oh, I like this before it was cool, I like this before it was cool. I mean Dragon Ball was always popular, like since like the mid '90s. It was a big deal in the West, but I'm just saying. So yeah, but also I really love JoJo. I was waiting for the anime for a very long time. Which is weird to say because now it's been longer. Like, the anime has been out longer than I was waiting for it. Yeah, it's like, I mostly like part 4. But I mean, JoJo is JoJo, man. It's all good. I haven't really been keeping up with part 9 that much. Is that what we're up to now? Yeah, part 9, the one that takes place in Hawaii, I think it was. Yeah, I haven't been keeping up on it, but I would like to catch up. And also, Gurren Lagann. Okay. I don't remember how I got into Gurren Lagann. I just know that, yeah, all I know is it, like, when I get going about Gurren Lagann, I cannot stop. You cannot stop me. And yeah, just like, I want to say it's one of those anime where you can just like turn off your brain, but like you could go about it either or. I mean, like, you could just like go into it with an analytical mindset, or you can just like treat it as something you want to watch when you don't feel like thinking. And no matter which mindset you go into it with, you're gonna have a blast. If you haven't watched it already, I highly recommend it. I mean, I recommend everything on this list, but I think among all these, Gurren Lagann is one of the more obscure ones. I wouldn't call it obscure because, like, back when it came out, everybody loved it. Like most people knew, but like, I didn't even like mecha anime that much before Gurren Lagann. Like, this was my gateway into the mecha genre. But yeah, moving on with that, Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, Full Metal Alchemist is one of those anime that I don't talk about that much, but I just love everything about it. I love the character designs, I love the setting, I love the lore and the just like the complexities of the 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 alchemy system and whatnot. And yes, it's just good storytelling. And yeah, I've seen both anime and I've read the manga, and I just love all of it. Yes, even the 2003 anime, like, for what little they had to work with for the 2003 anime, they did a damn fine job either way. And also, yeah, now we move on to probably the most obscure anime on my list, Yu Yu Hakusho. This was another one of those shows that was like a big deal when it was first aired in the West, but then it kind of dropped off. But yeah, it is still a fantastic read. I would recommend it any day of the week. I would say the first half is better than the second. Like, I am intimately familiar with the first half of Yu Yu Hakusho. Second half, not so much. And yeah, I think that about does it for anime and manga. So let's move on to the next category of interests. So yeah, music. Not really much of a music listener, but yeah, I'm sure there's a great deal of contrast in this list. But yeah, you might have guessed, I mainly like rock and metal. And yeah, again, I'm not much of a big listener of music, so I might not have as much to say about music as I do about video games and anime. But yeah, some of my favorites include Iron Maiden, Queen, Steely Dan, David Bowie, and all just a little bit of Megadeth. And yeah, moving pictures. I was around when they invented. I'm a very old frog. I was around for the beginning. But most of my favorites are from the 80s and 90s, coincidentally. The 80s through the 2000s. That's just a coincidence. I'm not actually just a 30-something person posing as a 600-year-old frog. But yeah, some of my favorites are The Princess Bride. I don't think there's anything I can really say about The Princess Bride that hasn't been said already. But also Rocky. It's like, boxing is one of those things that I wouldn't call myself a fan of. I don't think I could ever attend a real boxing match, because like, I don't like watching people beat the crap out of each other for real makes me squeamish. But yeah, it's like Rocky is just so entertaining. The whole series, even the fifth one, a lot of people dunk on the fifth one. And yeah, I agree it's the weakest in the series, but it's still a good watch. But yeah, it's not just about the fighting. It's also just about the personal lives of the characters. It's just so fun to watch. Yeah, and next is Kill Bill. Another one of my favorites that I don't really talk about that much, but it still holds a very special place in my heart. It's just like, no matter how many times I watch it, it's just like, if I put myself like in yeah, I'm trying to figure out phrasing here. But yeah, it's just like no matter how many times I watch it, I try to like go into it with like a fresh mindset, like just like imagine I'm watching it for the first time. And it's just like it just manages to hold my attention from start to finish every time. And it's like, I have kind of a short attention span, so not a lot of works hold that honor. And Austin Powers, that's how you know I'm old-fashioned, when I can name Austin Powers as one of my favorite movies, because, like, you ask anyone, it's like, hey, do you think the Austin Powers movies have held up? I don't think a lot of people would say yes. They have not aged Yeah, they have not aged particularly well, but they still make me laugh every time I watch them. Even the third one, which most people I know don't like. But yeah, even the third one has its moments. And then, Round Hay Garden Scene. The very first moving picture ever filmed. And, yeah, this was just a masterpiece for its time, man. It's public domain. You can watch it right now. Go watch. I'll wait. Wasn't that great? Oh my god! Okay, we're wasting time here. Okay, so next up. Oh yeah, I guess it's time to just like show you guys what I'm all about. Sorry for yeah, sorry if the edges are a little yeah, like my outlines are. Yeah, basically, I apologize for like any weird like. Okay, yeah, I can explain later. Okay, so take a look at my feet. Yeah, I don't know why the colors change when I talk, but that's just how it is, man. I blame Clip Studio. I blame Clip Studio and the limitations of animated images. Yeah, I couldn't exactly afford a real like live 2D model at the moment. But yes, there's my little thief boots, and going up, got some lily pad shaped knee pads, some gloves. I had these custom made to look kind of like a frog's like flippers. Okay, I guess flippers isn't really the right word, but like the hands of a tree frog, And then I got my arm wraps. They just look cool, really. And yeah, those blue stripes, those aren't tattoos. Those are actually a part of my arms. As for the keyhole, well, you'll know what that's for later. But yeah, that's about the gist of what I look like. Now, to make up for the fact that I don't have like a live 2D model, that I'm just a filthy PNG tuber, I did go to the trouble of making making basically like whole new poses for each facial expression. So like yeah, just look at me. Look how happy I am. No. What did you say about PNG tubers? I won't forgive you. Whoa. Chill out, man. Chill out. I was just joking. Put down the... Well, don't put down your thumb. Put it up. Like this video. And yes, sometimes when I'm feeling a little gloomy or brooding or what have you, I just pull up the hood. Kind of hard to take seriously with the googly eyes, but but I suppose now's the time to tell you what the keyhole is for, to show you what the keyhole is for, rather. And also, yeah, remember when I said in my profile that my height depends? Well, let me just hang on a sec. Okay. Yeah, how do you like it, huh? Yeah, I can just change my body at the flip of a switch. What of it? So I guess I guess once again we'll just start from the bottom. So there's my boots. Look at my knee pads, the gloves. Look at those hips. Would you or wouldn't you? Like if you would. Ignore if you would. Yeah. Look at Booba. Yeah, you want this, don't you? Yeah. You say you don't, but I know you do. What do you mean you actually don't? I don't know, the horizontal pupils kind of make me look more like a goat. I mean, it's still easy to tell that I'm a frog, but I feel like, yeah, I'm just gonna go away now. So now, I suppose some of you might have questions at this point. So, I'm happy to answer them. Yeah, so gonna get some Q&A going now. So, the first question that I'm sure many of you have on your minds: why did you become a VTuber? Well, I've got the answer written down over here. Okay, so why did you become a VTuber? Well, I just figured it was time for a change. Anyone can record a video game and talk over it. It's a format older than YouTube itself, but it's a little bit trickier to make a brand out of it, and only a few channels these days are able to stay relevant without showing their faces. The content needs more than just a voice to associate with it. You can't make fan art of a voice. You can't put a voice on thumbnails for compilations and whatnot. You can't post a picture of a voice on social media and caption it with something like, "I want this person to shove their nimble gamer fingers in my mouth." Basically, it's hard to get known with only your voice. I've refrained from showing my face because, well, it's better suited to radio if you catch my drift. And I didn't want to be a VTuber at first because when it comes to character design, cute girls are kind of my brand, and having a male avatar would go against all of that. And I wasn't exactly confident in my ability to consistently do a girl voice either, so I begrudgingly went with the voice-only format and hoped for the best. But now, after doing this thing for close to 2 years, I feel like I've gotten a little better at doing a girl voice. So the time's ripe, I think. I don't regret the 2 years that I've spent as a disembodied voice, because, it allowed me to practice. Not just doing a girl voice, but also just getting in front of a microphone and actively speaking. Listen to how mumbly I was in my early episodes, and how much more articulate I am now. Like, yeah, I've still got a lot of filler tics, like, the stuttering, but I feel like I'm not having to make nearly as many cuts as before. Even in games that don't primarily involve reading dialogue and calling it a day. So, my decision wasn't just a fit of VTuber brain rot. I mean, that was part of it, but this was something I've been mulling over for years, before I even started this channel. The brain rot just pushed me further toward my decision. VTubers have helped me through some difficult times in my life, and they're just so much fun to watch and listen to. And that's what I want for my channel. I want to make people feel good and have fun. And I feel like giving them something to look at will help in that regard. And that's the great thing about modern technology. There's no such thing as a face for radio anymore. You can make your own face. The greatest on YouTube. Okay, so next question. Alright, so who's your Oshi? Wait. You mean I have to pick one? Well, okay, I mostly watch Hololive, and have pretty much got an Oshi for each generation. Each one pulled me deeper into the VTuber scene. That, I could go on all day about how much I love these three, but I'll keep it brief since I'm here to talk about... I'm not here to talk about VTubers you already know. I'm here to talk about me. Mori Calliope, Heikos Bales, and Shiori Novella. I could go into detail in a separate video, so let me know in the comments if you'd like to see me do a video where I just gush about my Oshis for 10 minutes, or 20 minutes, or 3 hours. Moving on! Okay, so, will you be streaming now that you're a VTuber? I would love to stream at one point. I mean, longtime viewers of my main channel will recall that I was doing Twitch streams for a while, and posting highlight videos on YouTube, but my current living arrangement isn't ideal for regular streaming, so for the time being, I'll just continue to primarily do pre-recorded videos, but I might drop a stream every now and then. Alright, next is... Why doesn't your avatar ever blink? I'd like to say it's because I'm a frog and therefore my eyelids are transparent, but I'd really love to say that, but because I'm actually a hot anime frog, it'd be more accurate to say I'm lazy and only have visible eyelids when it's convenient. Okay. Why do you end every video with, if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part? Okay, so you know how just about every big YouTube channel tells you to like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, donate to their Patreon, etc.? I'm saying you don't have to do any of that stuff, and not doing so won't make me appreciate you any less. But it's on the table, because I trust that my most loyal viewers are adults who can make their own decisions. Folks who don't need me to tell them to subscribe, but did so because they wanted to. Even for donations, I just leave my Ko-fi link in the subscription. Very rarely do I actually make calls to action, and when I do, it's always at the end of the video. Because that shit's annoying and distracting, and just annoyingly distracting to insert into the video part way. Alright, I think this is the last question. Can I get an ara ara? Alright, fine, since you asked. Ara. Yeah, my voice isn't feeling it today. Okay. Okay, so that about does it for the Q&A. So next up is goals. All right, so I would love to move to Europe. Just not France. Please, just not France. I like my legs where they are. Thank you very much. Because there is a very cute princess waiting for me there. But yeah, enough about that. Okay, so I would also love to do this for just do this just for what I do. Just do this for a living. VTubing. It's where it's at, man. And I've worked regular jobs before. Not a fan. If I could do this instead, I would be in a much better place. And someday I'd like to make a game. I mean, technically I'm making one right now, but you know, I'd love to finish it one day. And yeah, another thing I would love to do is collaborate with other VTubers. I mean, collabing with someone from Hololive would be the dream, but you know, that's yeah, that's probably not a realistic expectation to have. So I'm not gonna be picky. If there are like any other even just another indie VTuber, I'd be happy to collab with. And yeah, someday, I mean, it kind of comes with the territory of being a VTuber, but someday I'd like to become fluent in Japanese. I was studying it for a while, but I kind of stopped after I had to quit my last job. I don't really have the money to start my Wanikani account back up. So yeah, regardless of whether I'm busy or not, can't really afford to keep studying Japanese right now. And yeah, another thing, yes, just speaking of money, someday I'd like to voice act in a game or anime. I'm probably not right now, given the current situation in the voice acting scene. Just it is not pretty right now, but you know, someday if the industry ever cleans up its act, I would love to voice act in a game or anime someday. And also, just I just want to make a difference in the world. You know, whether it's by just making people laugh, whether it's making people laugh or just like I don't know, just like donating to like global causes like clean water. Okay, originally, this is kind of a silly thing to talk about now, but when I first set up this channel, I was like, if I ever make it big, if I ever make it big, I'm gonna donate, 20 or 30% of, just 20 or 30% of my revenue to God, what's the word I'm looking for? Just like water conservation. Just to keep up with the whole weather theme, It's like, you can't have a channel themed around storms if if you don't care that like acid rain and such is becoming a frightfully common occurrence, and just like it's raining a lot less in general. I'm sure you've heard that nowhere in the world is rainwater safe to drink anymore, and that's not good. And just someday I'd like to I feel like that's still on the table, just if this channel ever makes it big, I intend to donate a good chunk of my revenue to just fixing that issue. Because this planet's going to hell, and I'm gonna do my part to save it. But sadly, not everyone has the power to save the planet, and those who do don't really care to. So, so I think, what else even is there left to do? Fuck! Shit. This isn't good. Kakueru-kun, we got a code 081. I repeat, we have a code 081 over here. You called? Yeah, I need a little bit of... Okay. Thanks. Let me just, okay. Okay, we're all good now. Titties are back where they belong. Sorry, guys, had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction there, but, here's, this right here is Kakueru-kun. You might have seen him in a couple of previous videos, but yeah, here's my resident Naughty Bits cover. Cause be playing a couple games that aren't exactly YouTube friendly. So when there's something to be covered up, he's here to help. Hey guys, I'm Kakueru-kun, and yeah, I'm here to cover up stuff. Okay, bye. Isn't he nice? Right. So, think we're almost ready to wrap up here, but yeah, I don't know if anyone's gonna use these, but yeah, if you ever want to talk about the channel on social media or whatnot, here's my hashtag, FrogMadness. It's right now it's just a general purpose hashtag, so like fan art, etc. Just video discussion, fan art, all that good stuff. It all goes under the same tag for the time being, but if the channel takes off, I'll come up with other tags. But yeah, for right now, it's just the one tag right now. And as for my fan name, again, some of you might know this already, but you guys are my lovely little rain frogs. And okay, I think we're almost done here, except I don't exactly like to sing often, but I figure just for you guys, to celebrate this momentous occasion of my debut / re-debut / 400 video special / face reveal, I'm gonna do a little something for you. Hit it. You are shock! 愛で空が落ちてくる You are shock!
俺の胸に落ちてくる熱い心鎖で繋いでも今は無駄だよ邪魔すり熱い指先一つでダウンさ You are shock 愛でこと早くなる You are shock 俺のこと早くなるお前もめさまよ心今熱く燃えてるすべて溶かし無残に飛び散るはずさ俺との愛を守るためお前は旅立ち明日を見失った微笑み忘れた顔など見たくはないさ愛を取り戻せ
I haven't gone that hard in a while, but let's just, yeah, think that about takes care of things. I think all that's really left to do is, show my schedule, show my schedule for the next week. So here it is. So tomorrow, I mean, I say it's tomorrow, but since this is pre-recorded, I'm referring tomorrow relatively speaking, just in terms of when I'm uploading this. So it might be a stream or it might not, but I'm gonna play me some Battletoads. And then the 24th, we're continuing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to do Halloween videos for the whole month this year. So just like I'm just gonna do normal videos for most of October. So yeah, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. That'll be what I'm playing for the end of September and probably a good chunk of October as well. And then, of course, we're continuing Live Alive because we're way too close to the end of it to stop now. And, yeah, oh, you know what? I totally forgot to show what kind of content can be expected from this channel. How did I miss that one? Okay, so, yes, content. Yeah, I accidentally skipped over this one, so I'll be brief with it. So, as you probably know, gaming videos, and then voice acting. Yeah, I mean the voice acting is gonna be like just a part of the gaming videos. I'm not gonna do like separate videos just for voice acting. I mean, maybe like I. Might do a roleplay video or two down the line, but we'll take this one step at a time. And ramblings, so I'm sure you're used to that from me. Even just those, just those who are being introduced to this channel by this video. I'm sure you're already used to hearing me ramble about nothing and also everything. And, yeah, I might do a couple reaction videos, just because, like, sometimes I have funny, spur-of-the-moment things to say about videos that I watch. I spend a lot of time on YouTube, like, not just creating, but also watching. I probably spend more time watching than creating. I mean, I'm sure most people do, but... And, yeah, also... Yeah, I've been doing a lot of, like, budget cooking lately, because, again, no money. But yeah, so I figure, at some point I might, like, show off some of my cooking. But okay, now back to the schedule. So yeah, I think on the 26th, I'm going to show you all one of my favorite meals that I like to make. A good old mac and cheeseburger. And then the 27th, we're finally going to continue Everhood. And then 28th, yeah, I think we might finish Dropsy, we might not. I mean, I'm hoping we do, but and then on the 29th, we're gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready for the spooky month by continuing Corpse Party, playing Corpse Party for the first time in like close to a year. And yeah, I think for real now, that's about it. So, I will catch you all on the flip side. If you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part. It's good. It's good to be here. It's good to break out the new format. To break in the new format rather. And yeah, that's all that's really left to say. But yeah, once again, if you enjoyed this video, no further actions required on your part. I look forward to many more. Excuse me. I look forward to doing many more videos of this nature. Maybe not this exact nature, because I feel like this was kind of a train wreck, but, you know, whatever, bye! Greetings, you who have wandered into my humble abode. I must warn you that should you proceed, it shall be at your own peril. Nah, just kidding, make yourself at home. Hey, what's up, guys? Greetings, you who have wandered into my humble abode. Man, I am glad I'm pre-recording this. Greetings, you who have wandered into my humble abode. I must warn you that should you proceed, it shall be at your own peril. Nah, just kidding. Shit, that. Wench, ha! For what reason is thou angry?